Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Malachi.
I'm Tom.
We're back with Ninja Turtles, Season 1, Episode 7. Back with the seventh time around. My little April O'Neil antique store joke wasn't very good. Better timing than that one guy in the Archer episode.
Got that
Check
right.
out those reactions.
Mm-hmm.
We're watching. We're in the middle of Season 8 right now. Dreamland. Okay. Last episode, Shredder and his company and all his resources. They're trying to find these artifacts. I love ancient artifacts, Tom. I love ancient civilizations, all that stuff. I love ancient aliens. Tom and I, we've obviously, and you have seen them when you're younger. The 2012 Ninja Turtle show, which we love. Check out those reactions. Shredder, it looks like he's trying to find the Krang, and he's referring to them as his enemy.
You can only assume with the technology and what we're shown so far that almost has to be it.
Yeah, because in this show, in the Ninja Turtle verse, it's always the Krang. They had the sword, which was actually a Japanese 11th century sword.
Can you?
Yeah, and then they found some, it looked like some type of armor, but it looked like, I mean, obviously it was old. I mean, there's more to it. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Exoskeleton.
Exoskeleton. It was like an exoskeleton.
And I'm guessing there's gonna probably be more pieces, whether it's another weapon or a shield or something that goes together with the set, would be my guess, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering what he's going to look like. Obviously, like, I watched the 1987 show when I was younger, and it looked very different than, like, that thing. So, anyways, we'll see. And obviously very different than in the 2012. They were using, like, this humanoid guy with dark hair who was really freaky too. If you remember when he was fighting and he's just really fast, he's got that blank look on his face.
Yep.
Oh, and the Turtles are into BMX, they're into skateboarding and all kinds of
Except for
extreme.
Leo.
Yeah, not extreme sports, unextreme sports, a little scooter thing. God, it pisses me off. Anyways, guys, let's jump in.
Ever see one of those old movies where the private eye wakes up after being knocked out cold? He always says the same thing. Oh, where am I? Okay, so it's not exactly original, but it's true. I have no idea where I am. Is this an operating room? Torture chamber? TV
Oh
game
no,
show?
Dude.
Last thing I remember, I was battling a bunch of street thugs with Casey. Hey, where is Casey? Okay. Definitely not the game show.
Gecko warriors, karate frogs, turtle costume freaks.
Is this a field report?
They took out his eye.
Novel?
Fool! Was it fantasy that destroyed your mouse robots, Dr. Stockman? Was it fantasy that took back the sword of Tengu from your foot soldiers?
Your foot soldiers.
Green-skinned ninjas are too skilled to be mere street thugs. I want answers. You two will work together. Find these creatures, learn their secrets, destroy them if necessary.
Both gonna end up getting mutated or something.
And the way of invisibility.
Dude, you put in the clapper? Ow!
Michelangelo, the way of invisibility also includes the way of silence. I suggest you employ both if you wish to avoid my walking stick.
Hey! Don't I...
How high?
Those are high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creative mind must be balanced by a disciplined body.
Hey, guys! He's okay! Sensei, this is Casey, the the guy we told you about. You remember? The Vigilante Vey?
We figured it'd be okay to give him access to the lab. You know, for emergencies and stuff. Please forgive my rash action.
No problemo.
Although next time, you would be wise to heed the ancient Japanese proverb.
Knock.
Phone first.
Oh.
What's a 411 street sign?
Graffiti, it's everywhere, all over town. And I think I speak for everyone in the room when I say, duh.
We're New Yorkers, Casey. We've seen graffiti before.
Not this kind. I think somebody's trying to send you a message.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Talk about getting the point.
Do all the tags look like this?
Some are a little more graphic. Hey, cool sword.
Cool
Just like
sword.
the one in the graffiti.
Casey, no!
Remind me, whose idea was it to invite him down here?
Wait, don't you guys want to put the smackdown on the scum who did this?
Well, yeah, but it smells way too much like a setup.
Someone's just trying to get under our shells. Why should we stoop to their level?
But this is a matter of honor. What about all that bushy doodoo stuff you guys always talk about?
That's Bushido, which has nothing to do with payback
Bushy
for a bunch
doo-doo.
of nasty wall doodles.
I have created something useful to intercept your amphibious pests. I give you the Foot Tech Ninjas.
Oh.
My brilliantly designed cyber armor enhances their physical abilities, giving them increased strength, speed, and stealth capabilities.
China's doing this.
I was able to glean from a tiny sample of this unusual artifact you dragged up from the East River. If you had any sense, you'd allow me to study the entire thing.
Things first, Dr. Stockman. Bring me the creatures.
Just keep this behemoth out of my way, and my Foot Tech Ninjas will deliver the goods. I guarantee it.
Sure is getting, late.
These the only DVDs you got?
Yeah, in fact, why don't you borrow some and bring them back?
That's okay. I'll just watch them here. Come on, eject, eject! You useless
stop.
piece of...
Dude. You idiot.
Your play is broken.
No problem. I'll fix it. In the morning,
What you working on?
boring stuff. Really, really boring stuff.
Read the room,
Hey,
Casey.
Raph! Let's wrestle!
But I think it wise for you to take our guest for a breath of fresh air.
Topside? I'm all over it. Booyah! Come on,
Casey's humongous.
They're short. They're like 5 foot.
Yeah.
That's how they defeated
They were always short back in the day, though.
thing that wouldn't leave.
Spray paint?
Spray paint? What kind of lame trash talk is that?
No, listen.
It's a cool design.
Look at these guys.
Turtle.
Ha! We're the neighborhood clean and green.
We got one.
Hell yeah.
Hey, don't be so sure. Phone boy called for backup. And here it comes.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, those things aren't human.
In case you haven't noticed.
Neither am I.
So those robots, do they have armor on?
It made it sound like they were enhanced by robotics. No, you gotta use the Splinter taught you.
They must have some kind of, what do you call it, cloaking device.
There you go.
I thought it was gonna be able to see people like in the dark, you know?
Look at Casey being resourceful.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Dude, that would hurt like hell.
Just leave him to us.
Oh
It's
no.
payback time.
It's payback time.
Just beating him when he's knocked out.
That would kill
That
him.
would be terrible.
Where am I?
They don't get this dissected like my
Watch where
ninth
you're
grade
poking those things.
biology
When I
class.
get out of here, I'm gonna...
This is some nice steel. How about telling me who gave them to you?
Yo mama.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you. You know, I get a little clumsy when people don't answer my questions.
Oh, I'd be pissed off.
Hey, nice tat. Purple dragon or just some big ugly chicken?
Let's start with just exactly what kind of freak are you anyway?
What happened?
Where is Raphael?
The invisible ninjas took him.
Invisible ninjas, huh? This story wouldn't involve Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny by any chance.
I got proof.
In the next show, everyone's doubting
Some kind of optical device.
Michelangelo.
Heavy-duty hardware. I installed tracking chips in all the shell cells, just in case. Interesting. Not picking up a signal.
We'll never find him!
How strong is
May
it?
be able to calibrate the
Dude, don't
scanner to
break
trace
other people's
the
shit.
signal from your invisible ninjas.
I'm getting, I'm getting angry, Tom.
Fast. We're running out of furniture.
We've been over this again and again, freak. I'm only gonna ask you this one more time.
I'll shoot this one
Who
more
do you work for? How long have you been on this planet?
I mean, you look way too dumb to be in charge of all this.
Your choice. You can talk, or you can let your DNA do the talking for you. Now, is there something you want
Your
to
blood?
tell me?
Just this! Sweet dreams, large butt!
What a buffoon.
Lard butt.
Don'll kill me if I leave this.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, you're a turtle. Go swim.
I let him escape to lead us to the others. Even as we speak, a
Good try.
squad of foot tech ninjas are trailing the creature. So now it's all up to your invisible boys. Better hope they don't blow it.
I'm getting a signal. It's Raph! Woohoo! This guy's bad news even when there's good news. It's faint, but at least we got a blip we can follow.
So, how do we stop something we can't see?
Already got that one covered. Turtle Vision Heat Sensor Goggles. After all,
No.
an invisible body is still a warm body.
They need to use what they need to.
Let's go.
These are phones that track heat.
They need to act out what they've been training. You know what I mean? Oh, you're a
As a
ninja.
ninja, you
hear
hear
that?
that. How many are there?
Maybe if you're running and it's splashing loud.
I spy with my turtle eye some goons that need a good bapping.
8 of them? Then you weren't able to take down 2.
But now they can see him.
There's more.
Hey, did I mention that these guys were really strong, too?
Toe?
Might have been useful info.
Come on! Show yourself, you lousy!
Like when Liar, when Jim Carrey's kicking his ass in the bathroom. I'm kicking my ass, do you mind? 4.
Mikey's darker than them.
Oh, good job.
Much better.
Nice.
Foot kick.
These guys should still be competent fighters.
Call 'em or what?
So, I guess that's that.
Drop your weapons and surrender.
Like, I'll let him go.
I suggest you drop your weapons now. Don't do it, guys. I'm not worth it.
You know, he's got a point.
You're starting to sound like Mikey, Don.
Of invisibility.
Donnie's always coming to clutch. Look at him.
I tell you, he came a clutch again, didn't he?
He sure did.
Man, I'm beat. Maybe I should just crash at you guys' place tonight.
No. I mean, nothing beats the comfort of sleeping in your own bed.
We'll give you a ride. Have you home in no time. Carry you up the stairs. Tuck you in. Heck, we'll even tell you a bedtime story.
Another operation marred by the sickening stench of defeat. You are both well aware of my extremely limited tolerance for failure.
It was his fault. This bumbling oaf let the creature escape.
The plan was sound, and yet your creations fail to, as you put it, deliver the goods. What did you learn from your interrogation?
I worked over a lot of tough guys in my day. I'm telling you, these turtles never even heard of your enemies, let alone work for them.
Then perhaps they can be useful to me when the time comes to confront those enemies.
I love this, dude.
Masters, it is true. Our enemy has discovered our presence in this city.
And what of the 4 mutant creatures?
Still an unknown factor. We need more information.
Learn all you can about them. If they pose no threat, do not engage them. But if they are in the employ of our enemy, take the necessary steps to neutralize them.
I think you're right, Shane.
And he is like undercover purple dragon, I guess. I liked it. I'm liking their take on the Krang and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you called it a couple episodes ago that this is kind of where it was going.
Yeah, I mean, it's just this is the second iteration of the show, really. So it's really the first time we've had anything like this before. The first time Krang was just one guy. He was just a little brain thing, and he's like, "Destroy the turtles."
Gilbert Godfrey's voice.
Oh, he did that.
Mm-hmm.
Krang? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Iago.
It makes sense, yeah. Like I said, I love that show for nostalgia reasons, but it might be a little flat nowadays, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is great. I mean, this is certainly like a really good, especially when like I love the. Sorry, I'm gonna say it again. I love the 2012 show, but they obviously built off this show's ideas.
Right. Casey is certainly
which is built off the comics. But go ahead.
Casey is certainly the prophet of destruction.
Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely is a prophet of destruction.
Upsetting you when he was breaking their stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, dude. Like, don't do that shit. Make yourself useful. Don't break shit that's not yours. Like, I hate that.
What I can't figure out is, I think it was at the very opening scene of this episode, Shredder's got this, like...
Look at this. This is mine. Malachi broke it.
Oh, Dad, look. See?
Look at this. This is what he did. Right there. Like, I just bought this yesterday, and he freaking broke it. Look at this shit. It's built so weird. Anyways, whatever. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Shredder's place is like this Japanese pagoda-style structure on the top of this skyscraper in the middle of New York City. He's like the biggest crime lord in the city, and like no one thinks like, why is that Japanese pagoda-style house on top of that high-rise right in the middle of the city?
I think just like Shredder in the 2012 show, he has legitimate businesses. You know what I mean? I mean, like you said, I think in this episode or maybe it was in the post-talk in the last episode.
Nanotech.
Yeah, the nanotech, that's probably a part of like a subsidiary of what he does. So, and actually, if I think I remember, Shredder actually discusses, like, I got a business meeting, and he leaves, he goes to Kyoto.
Yeah.
And he probably just doesn't wear his armor. He wears regular clothes. Like even here, he's not walking around in his armor like the 2012 show. Like, it's something he breaks out.
There was this game I remember me and my buddy playing in, like, not even middle school, like maybe like 5th or 6th grade. It was for like the PS1.
Is it Tiger?
No, it was called Bushido Blade.
I think I've heard of that.
It was like a 1v1.
No, I haven't then.
Like Japanese sword fighting game, and it was awesome.
I remember it.
We rented it.
Yeah.
Back when you could rent games at like whatever one of the stores was.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're like, dude, what is this game? It's called Bushido Blade, and it was in like old Japanese writing. We took it home, and you just picked. It's almost like Mortal Kombat-esque, but it's like with sword fighting and stuff. It was awesome.
You know, I'm surprised that in 2003 the Turtles had a bunch of DVDs. They probably would have had like a bunch of old VHSs.
He smashes the DVD player back. He's like, ah!
That was hilarious.
I remember when I was a kid, we used to go to like Redbox.
You remember that?
Red boxes, dude. Yes.
You remember
my Giant Eagle? Yep.
Yeah. So DVDs were starting to die out when I don't know. They were starting to die out probably when you were 5 or 6.
Clearly remember.
You know, Redbox kept it going for a while. What's funny is physical media has been on the rise now, because now the show's over with Netflix, everything being on Netflix and no commercials. Now all the stuff that used to be on cable, or all the stuff that used to be just on Netflix, there's Disney, Amazon, Hulu, HBO, Netflix. You know, there's now Paramount, Amazon. If I didn't say that, and there's other like Tube TV, Tubi or whatever. Dude, and now everyone has commercials, and it's like just as expensive, and like you have to get all of them to have what you had when it was just Netflix.
Right.
So I mean, like, there's been like this big increase in the sales of physical media.
Well, we even talked about, it was off camera, but when Malachi and I were talking about Madden,
yeah,
we were talking about the difference between buying the physical discs as opposed to just a digital download, and like being able to resell and do all that sort of stuff too. So
yeah, that's the thing. I collect games, but if I bought sports games, I'd probably sell them because I
wait till January 15th. It's a month.
What's it?
More than a month.
Oh yeah, because he was trying to buy a physical copy.
So me and him can play.
And it won't be until January 15th. But you can buy the digital. Like, dude, there's a couple PS3 games I have, and they don't work now because like some of the rights, like the music rights and stuff, they expired. So I can't play some of these games, dude. Like, that won't freaking happen.
You guys know what my funny quote of the episode's going to be. I have it written down verbatim.
I can't remember the quote.
It says, "Another operation marred by the sickening stench of defeat."
Yeah.
Marred. You laughed, bro, in my ear.
Yeah.
Just like that earlier when he screams.
Yeah. These characters, I'm starting to warm up to them now.
I love Shredder.
You love him.
In this show.
I love him too, actually. I love him for a different reason than you. I think he's cooler, and he's a little more understated than the 2012 one.
I wonder what body part Stockman's going to lose this time for his failure.
That's really kind of horrible.
I don't know why he doesn't just kill him and find somebody else. He acts like there's no other good doctors or
Well, I think he's
scientists.
like a genius. He's just like a genius mad scientist, you know what I mean? Okay, nope, I thought it was good. We also have the foot tech soldiers or whatever now.
Yep.
That's cool. Foot tech armor. I'm not sure if they're soldiers with armor, like foot tech armor, or if they're robots.
They're beatable, though. I mean, we saw at the end, like, they're capable of being defeated.
Yeah, they're capable of getting... I wonder if them being invisible now is always going to be a thing, and they're always going to put their masks on. We'll see. You know how they're working on that in the beginning, like being able to move in the dark? I thought they were going to incorporate that later on. That's what they usually do.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Like, remember what Master Splinter taught us?
Well, he did it. Mikey did it towards the end. He was like balance, invisible.
Oh, I guess.
He did. Yeah. He did.
Yeah, but like, he wasn't invisible. They can see him. So I don't know.
Well,
but he did the balance.
The foot soldiers couldn't see him.
Yeah, yeah. All right, anyways, guys, if you don't want to wait until next Thursday, Friday, check us out on Patreon to see 4-week early access. Bye-bye.